Hi friends, welcome to Tutor's Funny channel. Today I'm going to teach simple system using C#.NET. Here this is the first record. If you want to go to the next record, if you click this button, you can see the next records like this. If you are access this previous record, you can click the previous button. If you click last, this is the last record. Here you can see. If you click previous button, what are the position you are in, you can check here. This is the simple system how to make step by step. Today I'm going to teach. Okay, let's go to the lesson. Go to the file, new project, Windows application, C#.NET Windows application, click OK. Now this is the blank form. Now what I'm going to do is here I need 3 labels, 1, 2, 3, right, arrange them. Need 3 text boxes. Change the names, right click properties, you have to change the name as this one for item, this one for price, this one should be quantity, this one should be price. I need 4 buttons, so these are buttons, so double click 1, 2, 3, 4, right. Extra button we no need, 5th one, let's remove them. I need only 4 buttons. Right, this one we called as first. This one we have to put some symbol like this. Next one, this is the previous, this is the last. You have to name it like this for these button names, right. Now let me arrange the form like this, right. Now what I'm going to do is, now I need one label here. I'm going to show the records here. I show the numbers, so I need one label here, right. This one I'm going to increase the size of this label. Right click, properties, go here, font size, I'm going to change it as a bold with 14th, right, perfect. And now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to, when the form is loaded, it's loaded at the center, so starting position, select the form, starting position I'm going to give as center screen. Now let's execute the program and check. Here form is successfully loaded at the center, right. Now what I'm going to do is here I go to the database, so let's go to the search, SQL Management Studio. I'm going to connect with the SQL server, Microsoft SQL server. I'm going to connect with the C#.NET. So go to the my SQL Server Management Studio. I have installed SQL Server 2012. This one. Here connect. Right. Now this is the database folder. Here right click, new database. I'm going to create this one as something like fruit. Let me create as a fruit. Database name is fruit. Click OK. Now if you expand the database, click on the plus sign and expand the database, you can see the fruit database you have created, and this is your database name, which is a fruit. Now what I'm going to do is here you expand the database name, database, you can see the table name, which is a table, this one. Right click on the table, new table. Here I'm going to, first one I am going to write as this one. For first one as item. Data type I'm going to select as varchar 50 characters, this one. Second, sorry, not binary, varchar 50 characters. Second one I'm going to create as item quantity. Second one should be quantity. I'm going to, this one should be going to select as int. Price should be int. Right, that's all. These are the fields. Now let's, after fill all the columns, after you create all the columns, click save above. If you save, it asks to create the table name. You give the name as records. Click OK. Right, now you have successfully created the database. Inside the database you have created the table. Here table will be, you can see here. Okay, now you can right click on the table and select top this one. You can see the empty records now. Now I'm going to give the records, add the records into the database. So what I'm going to do is right click, edit top this one, second one, we have to select this one. Now I'm going to write here as here I'm going to apple quantity 50 10, price would be 10. After that, second one should be orange quantity 60, quantity we have, price should be 50. Right, after that I am going to add another one is pineapple final one is mango. Right, have to put as 75. Right, these are the price. Right, now let me execute the query here. Now you can, if you select top this record, you can see all the records should be, you can check all the records here. Right, now what I'm going to do is here I go to the these records, I'm going to navigate the buttons. Okay, now let's go to the code. I already designed the form. Now the first I'm going to code the code view. So double click on this form, this form, and first I'm going to add the namespace. So using system data SQL client, you have to add the namespace first. Okay, SQL client namespace. After that, what I'm going to do is here I'm going to create the connections. So SQL connection, create the object con equal new SQL connection. Here we have to give the establish the connection between Visual Basic .NET and SQL Server. So we have to give the path here, server equal dot mean local machine. So dot database equal to, what is the database? Fruit is a database. I don't have any username and password when I log into the SQL Server. I am logging into Windows authentication. So I'm going to give as a, if you have a SQL Server, you have a username and password, you have to give here. I'm simply give as integrate security true. I simply give integrated security equal true. That's it. That's the only thing I'm going to give here. Right, after that what I'm going to do is here I'm going to create the variables. String variable I'm going to create as SQL this SQL data adapter DA dataset DS data view DV. Here you have to write another thing is currency manager field, right? That's the only thing we have to write, right? Now what I'm going to do is here first I'm going to now what I'm going to do is go to the form load, double click on the form, you can get the form load. Here when the form is loaded, what I'm going to do is here record should be loaded. So first SQL, you have to write the SQL query. So SQL object, I already create the SQL variable above, get the variable here, and you have to write the query, select all from records is a table name, records is a table name, you can check, go to the database and check. This is a record is a table name, here records is a table name, right? You have to write without spelling mistake here. After that I already create the data adapter DA equal, you have to load the data, this table, full table. So new SQL data adapter, so give the connection here, SQL query comma connection, right? This connection object you have to give here plus this query, right? You give the connection object to this DA. DA mean SQL data adapter, right? This complete table should be stored DA, right? DA object. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a data set object here, get the data set object. I already written the class above, here equal new data set. Now here I have to fill the SQL adapter DA dot fill, we have to call the fill. After that we have to DS we have DS comma, we have to give the table name here, this table name, same table name you have to give here. That's the only thing you have to write, simply we have to write. After that you have to write another stuff is DV mean data view, this one you have to get here, new data view. Here we have to write this one as ds dot tables. Here we have to write as a this one, this name you have to call, record is a name you have to call here, right? After that we have to write a currency manager, get the currency object here, CM equal, here you have to write a currency manager, this dot binding, you have to binding the values, binding as a binding, this binding context. After that we have to write the this one DB tip, that's one thing, right? This table object we have to give here, right? This is the binding the values, right? Currency manager is used to binding the context, this one, right? That's the only thing we have need to load the table. Now what I'm going to do is here first I'm going to write another private method, private void navigate. I'm going to create as navigate, right? Here I'm going to assign that these text boxes. Let me change the name as this one, properties. We have to change the name as this one as txt item, this one txt quantity, this one txt price. You have to change the name of the text boxes, right? That's the only thing you need. Now what I'm going to do is here simply txt item dot data binding dot clear. All the text box first clear, right? The same thing we have to clear other stuff as well. This one should be txt quantity. Was that wrong? Alright. This one should be capital. This one should be txt price. Right. Txt price. Right. All things are correct. After that, what I'm going to do is here I'm going to write the txt item dot data binding dot add. So we have to write the first one should be here text comma db comma column name item. This is coming from the database table, right? Here I'm data view. Here I'm loading all the stuff, so I'm passing the data view this one here, the relevant row. Relevant row mean item. This what is available in the row, it is passing to the this one, this item, right? Text txt item text box, right? The first time what is the item is available here, apple should be passed. So the same thing, you have to control C to copy, control V to paste here, paste. Now here what I'm going to do is here this one should be quantity, third one should be price. You have to press like this. That's the only thing you have to write like this. Navigation, right? The simply you have to write like this. Now the same method you control C to copy and paste here. Now if you start run, you can see that should be wrong. What is the wrong? Right, wrong is this. We have to change the text box name. This control C to copy, control V to paste here, control C to copy, control V to paste here. Right. Now let's write here. First record should be success. When the form is loaded, this record should be first record should be display here, right? Other buttons are not working here, not working. The first record should be display here, right? That's the only thing we have to need first time. After that, what I'm going to do is here I'm going to create another method which is a show position. So private void show position. Show position. We have to write a right. So we have to write as a label. Which label? Show position mean this one. Right. First I have to write label for dot text equal CM. CM mean this one. Currency manager. It is used to show the currency manager here. CM dot position. This is the attribute position, predefined attribute position, plus 1 plus here we have to off, write off, concatenate operators here, plus we have to write CM dot property count dot toString. We have to call the toString method here. That's the only thing you have to write. After that, I'm going to write the query for first button, this button, right? Now what I'm going to do is here double click on this button, here what I'm going to do is here first CM dot position equals 0. 0 means the first position 0. After that we have to call this one position, this one, control C to copy this method we call here. Okay, First if you click start, sorry, we have to call this function here as well. Control 3 to copy. We have to pass it here as well. Right. When you click start here, there will be 4 records available. Right. First mean you are in now first element, so that I have to put this one. Alright. After that, what I'm going to do is here, this is the next, this is the previous, it is the last one. Double click on this button, and here I'm going to write cm dot position here plus equal here 1 mean it will be increment. So here we have to show this method. Right. After that, second one, this one, double click on this button, the same code you have to copy this one, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This one should be minus, this one should be next record. It's if you access the next record, this one, previous one mean this one. Right. After that, what I am going to do is here, let me check whether it's working or not. Here if you click this one, next, here this one should be position should 2, here second record, third record, this one should be fourth record. You will be able to traveling the records. If you feel to come the previous, if you click previous here, 3 2 1, right. After that, no records available. Now if you click last record, you will be able to access the last record. I haven't write the code yet, so let's double click on the last text box. Here you have to write as cm dot position equal cm dot count minus 1, the last one. Right. Count minus 1. Here we have to call the show position method here. That's it. Now let's check. If you click last, this is the last record. Here you can see here this is a fourth. If you click first, it's a first, second, third, fourth. Right. You can come here previous. If you click previous button, you can see the records here. Right. This is a simple navigation button system. How to do in C#. I done. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.